my beautiful singers. Welcome back for another tutorial with me, Natalia, your vocal coach, your holistic vocal coach, which means I help people not to only transfer their voices, but their life as well, and also professional crossover singer. Now, today, we're gonna talk about hypnotherapy, and especially for us, singers, performers, people that are on stage, people that always need to be in that high peak state and to just deliver whenever you need it to be delivered, right? And I'm gonna just kind of like clear and all the misconceptions about hypnotherapy and really for you and understand the power of hypnotherapy and how can it actually can serve you to live the life you truly want with no contradicting thoughts, with not feeling like I want to do something but I just feel I can't do it, and that fear and anxiety that just is intolerable, and you shouldn't live your life like that. So if you want to know more about it, keep on watching. So hypnotherapy. So when I'm talking about hypnotherapy, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Well, when I was asked this question, I thought about if you ever went to Vegas or you went to some kind of show, you saw this mentalist, right, doing hypnotherapy on stage on people that volunteered to go on stage, and he would make them dance like crazy, make crazy sounds and all those things. And let's say I didn't get the best impression, but I would say 6 months ago, I had this offer that I got from a friend of mine that took hypnotherapy, and I saw the email and I said, you know what? Just for the fun of it, I feel called to, let me do it. And I went for a 3-day certification process, I would say, to get my certification as a hypnotherapist here in the United States and around the world. So, and I would tell you that everything that I thought about hypnotherapy was completely wrong, and I want to help you guys to understand what is hypnotherapy. It's not as scary and as, I don't even know what you probably think about it, but let's clear it away and let's explain what is hypnotherapy and how amazing it is. So let's go back in time, and it all started in 1780 with Franz Anton Mesmer. That was kind of like the starting point of hypnotherapy, using magnets and using intention. And it come all the way now to the crescent method that I actually use and a lot of people prefer using. But honestly, if you think about it, even in World War I, one of the things that happened, injured soldiers that came from a battlefield that need to have some sort of procedures, there were no anesthesia back then, obviously, right? It's a pretty recent thing. They would perform hypnotherapy on them so they would not feel that pain whenever they doing the procedures that need to be done. That's how powerful our brain is. And actually, instead of just talking about it, let's feel it. So I want you to close your eyes right now, take a beautiful deep breath in, and just settle into your seat wherever you are. And just relax your shoulders, your head. And I want you to take another deep breath in and just let go even more. There you go. And I want you to imagine yourself in your favorite place in your home, whatever that is. I want you to feel the feeling of the seat beneath you. I want you to feel the breeze of that room. Maybe the window is open, maybe it's closed, maybe you have air conditioning on, maybe not. Just feel the temperature. I want you to feel and smell the smells in that room. And see what you see around you, what you have on the walls, what you have around you. And now I want you to step up, stand up, and go towards your refrigerator. And as you go to your refrigerator, you open that refrigerator and you feel that cold breeze coming through your face right now. And you notice something you've never seen before, a bowl full of big, juicy lemons sitting right there in front of you. What I want you to do, I want you to reach your right hand and just grab one of them and feel that bumpy, waxy, cold feeling in your hand. I want you to close your refrigerator and go to the place where you usually cut things. place your lemon and take your sharp knife and cut it in half. And you see all the juices are coming out. Wow. And I want you to take that half lemon and place it right in near your nose and just take a smell. Just take a deep breath in and smell it. Just smell the citrusy smell. And put it right back. And I want you to cut that half into another half, and then you have a quarter of that lemon. And I want you to take that quarter of a lemon and imagine taking that lemon and taking a big bite. Now the question is, do you have more saliva in your mouth than when we started? Definitely yes. That's how powerful your brain is. Isn't it crazy? So that's what I'm so passionate about, because people don't understand. A lot of time it's not just their technique. It's not they're not doing something wrong with their technique. If they're doing the right exercise, they're going to the auditions. But a lot of time the missing piece is the belief and that decision that they made unconsciously in their subconscious that is pretty much leader their way. It's our GPS of our life. This is what determines what kind of choices we make. It's going to determine what we want to do, what we don't want to do. It's going to determine a lot of things and decisions that pretty much designing our lives without us knowing. So how would it be powerful to actually take a step back and actually go into our subconscious and design it to the outcomes we know we want. That's pretty powerful, right? So your subconscious is super powerful, and it doesn't understand the word no. It doesn't understand any negatives. So for instance, if I sing to myself before an audition, I do not want to fail this audition. I do not want to sing the wrong notes. I do not want to mess up the words. What do you think happens? When I tell you, don't think about an apple right now, what's the first image that comes to your mind? Apple. That's the same thing for our subconscious. So when you say no, it doesn't understand that it's an opposite. There's no opposites for the subconscious. It only understands symbols and what you tell it. So if you think about failing, guess what? That's what your subconscious is storing in their minds. And let me tell you, it stores everything. All your experiences, all the smells, all the things you've been through since the day you were born to the day you are right now into your subconscious. There's so much in there that you don't even know. Sometimes you pick up things that are not even yours. But that's what's so important to organize it to the way that you want to live your life. So whenever you think to yourself, I don't want to fail this audition, guess what happens? There's a specific part of our brain that is actually looking for proof for that, right? So if I think about fail, I am going to think about the next note that is usually it's a half and half. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it's not. And I'm going to actually fail that note because my brain is always looking for proof for what I implemented in my head. So if you're thinking about failing, guess what? My brain is gonna find ways and my body's gonna find ways because my body just reacts to my brain. Whatever my brain orders, my body's just gonna say, yes, sir, okay, here it is. And you're just failing. So see how much important it is to understand how powerful your brain is and how powerful the things you think to yourself and you choose to think to yourself. So this is basically what hypnotherapy is. Hypnotherapy is a session where I, first of all, talk to the student client and really see what are those limited beliefs. What are those moments that they decided that this path is not for them, that musicians don't make money, that they don't deserve to be on big stages and sing and be compensated well for it. All those little things we don't even think about. And a lot of times our language says it all. I can read between the lines. I can see in the body language exactly what's your thoughts on it, right? And then after that, I'm pretty much writing a whole script based on it's math. It's really what it is. It's bringing to an alpha state. There's a specific form, that a specific script that is really going towards putting you into an alpha state where you're more receptive, where you are in a awake state. You're definitely not sleeping, but you're in that awake state where you really can tap into your subconscious and really plant the good seeds we want into our brain. Isn't it cool? It's so cool. So after that, after we put ourselves in that alpha place, then we're gonna put all those seeds that we want to experience in our life. And let me tell you, we'll go into details about smells, about specifics, about where, about how, about what, with whom. All those little things, they're not little. It's very, very important. Our subconscious love details. They love emotions. They love using all our 5 senses because it makes it more real. And more real it feels, the more it believes it, and the more you're just gonna relive it after. And let me tell you, after that session, which is usually an hour long, it's just magic, magic, magic. I have a student that she's an amazing powerhouse. She went to a drama acting class or school, you would say, a very prestigious one actually, and she decided that it's no longer for her. She wants to be a full-time DJ / singer and make her singles and just travel the world and play songs and just enjoy her life, right? And she's also a part-time model. She's gorgeous, by the way. And there was a doubt in her. She's like, who am I to do what I want? And I think a lot of us think that way. It's like, who am I to really live my dream, right? Let me do the right thing. Let me go to school, get my certification, feel valid, and then maybe I'll go and pursue things. No. So we right away cleared that path for her. She left that school. She right away went to going full-time being a DJ. She found herself a side gig and part-time actually helping in a recording studio, and she just practiced and just went for every opportunity was presented to her to go and play. And let me tell you, she is rocking it. And it's not been even a month since we did the session, and it just shows how powerful it is. And even she talked about digestive problems that she had, that when she's eating, she feels that everything she's eating, it just blows her up. And it's so important to make the good connection between food and her and positive body image, right? And that's something we worked on as well. And it's just amazing how in a quick session of 1 hour, we can just flip the coin and just experience a completely different life. And all the things that held us back are no longer an issue. And you don't even know why, but it just feels lighter. It just feels easier. It just feels better. And it's so amazing. That's why I'm so passionate about it, because it does work. No doubt about it. It is magic. So if you're interested to hear more about it, if you are called to and you feel there's something that stops you as a singer, as a performer, as somebody who wants to live their best true potential, and they just feel stuck and they just don't know what it is, and trust me, going to therapy for years and years and years and digging into your past, yeah, it feels good, but does it really give you that kind of fast results? I don't think so. But honestly, with this, it's just miracles. So if you guys feel called to, I actually offer one-on-one Zoom online hypnotherapy sessions. They are as equal as in person. Their factors so amazing, and you will get the recording so you can listen to it day after day to even implement it in deeper and deeper and deeper. So if you want to, I have a link down below with a special coupon, special price just for us, $450 per session, which is actually constricted with 3 sessions. So it's hypnotherapy, the hypnotherapy session itself, and then the after one, to really make sure that you got the results that you're looking for. So if you feel called to, don't wait. The special price is not gonna last long. So with that, guys, I just wanted to give you kind of like the rundown what it is, and hopefully you see the potential and how amazing it is, because it changed my life. And it's so amazing to know that when you have that kind of power and you know you obtain that power, nothing can stop you. There's no like, it's always about it inner work. It's not about things outside. Things are just gonna start matching. When you decide something and you want it, right, and your whole body's aligned to it, there's no other way for the reality to just go ahead and show you that in ways you never imagined in your life. And that is so exciting when things just start clicking, when magic happens. It's just amazing. So with that, guys, I can talk about hypnotherapy all day long, but I'm gonna leave you right there. If you have any questions, go ahead, put them in the comment section below. I'd love to answer your questions. And yes, with that, I love you, and I'll see you in our next video. Bye.